kind of a neat freak. Like, I have OCD pretty bad. So when I saw today's news story, I thought, you know, this is gross. It's about a hoarder, one who collects and never throws away. It's kind of disturbing, actually. Actually, it's really disturbing and really sick. So, here's the story. At first glance, she thought it was a Halloween prank. The puffy corpse slumped over in a chair had no eyes, nose, or mouth. Just hair on a skull and bones sticking out from underneath a red sweater and plaid pants. How sick, Linda Kajma said to herself before venturing through the rest of the house in search of her missing cousin. It was Thanksgiving weekend, and 80-year-old Sally Honeycheck, who for decades lived in a run-down Detroit neighborhood on Joseph Campo near the Polish Yacht Club. She wasn't answering the phone, so Kajma went looking for her, only to discover that her eccentric cousin had been secretly leading a hellish existence surrounded by filth, rats, feces, and mountains of clutter. In the end, it swallowed her whole. The horrifying figure that Kajma saw in the chair was actually her cousin. Just sitting there. Honeycheck, an avid Avon makeup collector who had her hair done weekly and dressed impeccably for church functions, had died alone in the filth of her kitchen, sitting in a nylon blue lawn chair under a picture of the Last Supper. She was surrounded by garbage a foot deep, empty sardine cans, stacks of greeting cards, takeout bags, burned out appliances, and dirt-stained walls. She had been apparently eaten by her dog and rats. Yeah, her dog and rats ate her. In the next room was Honeycheck's deceased Rottweiler, Jack. You know, the one that ate her. Was another victim of the house that had no heat. It had rat-chewed mattresses, squid-like fungi growing out of the walls, and dirt-crusted floorboards that sagged so much that Kajma fell through the kitchen floor. That ain't right. For nearly 7 decades, this is where the Honeycheck sisters lived quietly together, planting flowers, lilac bushes, collecting baseball memorabilia, and ordering clothes, makeup, and jewelry by the box loads. The century-old house with 6 stained glass windows in Detroit Poletown neighborhood was their sanctuary. Their parents bought the 2-story, 1,700 square foot home in 1951, raised their children there, and never left. Not during the 1967 riot or after, when the neighborhood emptied out and most white folks fled to the suburbs. The Honeycheck stayed, and somewhere along the way in their golden years, something happened to the sisters. Something that slipped past relatives and friends. In that house, they closed the blinds and shut the doors. They ordered takeout and had groceries delivered. No one stepped foot through the door, not family, not the boy who delivered their food, not even friends who gave them rides. The Honeycheck sisters slowly slipped into an abyss of hoarding and squalor. Nobody noticed until it was too late. No one should have to live like this. No one should have to die like this, Kajma said while pouring through the clutter one Sunday afternoon in a hazmat suit. She was banging on the walls with a crowbar to scare the rats away. We suspected that they were hoarders, but I never imagined the degree of hoarding. It's unfathomable. From the curb, however, all seemed fine. The house was painted, the lawn was mowed, the bushes were trimmed, and when they left the house, the Honeycheck sisters were always put together. In a photo snapped at a church fundraiser 1 month before she died, Honeycheck is seen donning a well-coiffed hairdo, lipstick, and earrings, and a long gold necklace draping her navy top. She's clutching a $10 bill to buy a 50-50 raffle ticket to support St. Josephat Catholic Church, a historic landmark in Detroit. I knew it was an illness, said Kajma, 68 of Troy, but if you met them on the street, you would never know. If you looked outside the house, you'd never know this nightmare was in there. they're saying that she died sometime between like November 12th, the day that she checked out of a hospital, and December 1st. So we're looking a little over 2 weeks, because that's when her body was discovered. They seem like normal people, and then like their house looked fine on the outside, but on the inside, just a dumpster fire that took their life. Mind-blowing, I know. Pretty disturbing. I know. I guess you could say this is kind of a PSA, because I'm sure that somebody that may watch this might be a collector of things, but just know it could be the death of you. Well, might slowly kill you, but then your dog will finish it off along with the rats. Comforting, isn't it? So if you found this disturbing and you kind of like to hoard things, maybe use this as a springboard to get you to clean up a little. I'm not naming names because I don't know if any of you are hoarders, but just know it's not good for you. And having too much OCD is not good either. I admit it. It's bad. I have a condition. I openly admit it. So, with that being said, on that note, thanks for watching. Give me a thumb up. Subscribe if you haven't already, so every Tuesday and Friday you can get your daily dose of news. Tuesdays are real, Fridays are fake. Today's the real deal. We'll see you later. Bye.